Hi there guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. My name is James, and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about Reading's upcoming fixture against Northampton Town. Now, this is going to be another Tuesday night away game for Reading, and will this be another away day without a point on the board? So far this season, 4 defeats out of 4 on the road, as we've seen Reading lose to Blackpool most recently, Cambridge, Exeter and Port Vale on our travels. Now, Northampton don't have the strongest of records at home themselves, so could this potentially be one where Reading can finally pick up that first point that has avoided them this season away from home? Now, as always, we'll go ahead and look at who scored strengths and weaknesses according to them. For Northampton, as you can see, their first strengths is shooting from direct free kicks, creating chances using through balls, and coming back from losing positions. Now, the weaknesses for Northampton goes as follows: finishing scoring chances, avoiding fouling in dangerous areas, aerial duels, and defending against long shots. Now, the style of play Northampton like to play according to who scored is they attack through the middle, they play the offside trap often, playing in their own half, and they're not an aggressive side. I see that causing trouble for Reading, in my opinion. Ruben Selles has been quite stubborn with the 4-2-2-2 formation this season, and playing through the middle with Northampton, their midfield is quite strong, and it's arguably their strongest area. 3 in the middle versus Reading's 2 in the middle. I think they're always going to overrun us. Now, I'm hoping to see Ruben Selles make a change in formation in this game, but we'll talk about that when we get to Reading's part in a sec. Manager of Northampton Town is John Brady. He's been there since February 2021, and his following record is like this. He's had 138 games in charge of Northampton with 55 wins, 36 draws and 47 losses. Now, for the 23-24 season, Northampton currently sit in 17th position with 9 games played and the exact same record as Reading: 3 wins, 1 draw and 5 losses, with 8 goals scored, 9 conceded and 1 with a -1 goal difference, sitting them on 10 points, except they haven't had a 4-point deduction. Now, like I said, I couldn't really find too much on a fans forum going into this game. A lot of them, though, do seem confident going into this fixture. Obviously, coming off a 2-0 win against Exeter, you always are going to be coming off confident. Exeter, obviously, so far this season, pushing up for the playoffs. So if I was a Northampton fan, probably would be a bit more confident. Now, looking at Northampton statistics, you can see they average a 52% possession per game. Obviously, comparing that to Reading, I think we're around the 56% mark. Only 15 yellow cards for Northampton this season, with 0 red cards. A pretty decent, disciplined side. Now, the best players for Northampton are Sam Hoskins, who's got 4 goals so far this season. Mark Leonard, who has returned once again on loan. He averages a 7.04 rating. And John Guthrie, who's actually the highest rated player for the season for Northampton, sitting at a 7.11. Now, like I said, Northampton has scored 8 goals so far this season, with 6 of them coming in open play and 2 from set pieces. 7 goals for Reading, so obviously sitting just 1 behind. Now, like we said, Northampton don't really have the greatest of home records, and that's displayed by their recent form. A loss to Barnsley in the league, a loss to Oxford in the Cup, a loss to Wycombe in the league, and a kind of draw/loss to Chelsea's under-21 side in the EFL trophy. Shows that so far at Sixfields it hasn't been a fortress. Obviously, comparing that to Reading's away record does look a little bit similar. Loss. Reading haven't really been too strong so far this season away from home, but at least Northampton have picked up points at home, obviously getting a win and draw in their first 2 games of the season at Sixfields. Now, like I said, I think this will be a tough game for Reading, and I'm hoping Ruben Selles changes the formation. I think the midfield is going to be key, as Northampton seem to have a strong area in the middle of the park, and I think we need to move away from 2 in the middle and put 3 in there. Obviously, I don't want to see Reading getting overrun in the middle of the park, as obviously that will spell trouble, and it will be the end of Reading's game. Now, I'm hoping Caelan Vickers is going to come back from his illness for this fixture. Hopefully, he'll be fit enough to make the bench. Amadou Mbengu has been confirmed out for 6 weeks after Ruben Selles' press conference or kind of interview after the game. And Tom McIntyre is doubtful after coming off with concussion protocol injuries on Saturday. Now, my starting 11 for this lineup will be David Button in goal. I've gone with Tyler Bindon, Harley Dean, Nelson Abbey, and Andy Yeardom across the back 4. Sam Hutchinson, Lewis Wing and Charlie Savage make the midfield 3, with Femi Aziz and Paul McCary playing out wide, as Kelvin Eheribotoman is the lone striker. Like I said, I think we need them 3 in midfield. All three of them players will do the nitty gritty work. I think Lewis Wing will offer an attacking threat. Charlie Savage can bomb up and down and kind of offer that little bit of technical ability and passing ability in the midfield, and Sam Hutchinson will do the dirty work in the midfield for Reading. I like Tyler Bindon at right back on Saturday. Obviously going forward he isn't the greatest, but defensively very solid. I think Andy Yeardon may have to come in at left back as well. McIntyre's doubtful. Don't think Matt Carson would be the best option to play here, especially against Sam Hoskins, who likes to play on that right-hand side of the attacking three for Northampton. So I think maybe the experience of Andy Yeardon is going to be what's required for this fixture. Got Paul McCarroll coming back into the side as well. I think he could do some damage in this game. I think he's a really good fast dribbler. Obviously, we saw that in the 9-0 win against Exeter, where he was able to cause damage down his side. Do think it's going to be a tough fixture though for Reading, as obviously the home record is poor for Northampton. That's kind of the little bit of shining light through the grey sky is what I've picked out here. But again, I think our away form is just so bad. And I'm hoping we get our first away point, but I don't see it happening. Unfortunately, I've gone with a 1-0 win for Northampton. I'm hoping Reading can prove me wrong. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't see us picking up that point just yet. That's going to be it for this video though today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been James, and we'll see you all for a review of the fixture tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.